Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's October 8th of 2022. This is going to be a short video for a number of reasons. One of which is we've got a delivery of food from Walmart going to be delivered at about 2 p.m., so what, 45 minutes from now. But this is going to be a short video for other reasons. If you look over here at my YouTube page, and you see down there uploads, and you'll see that yesterday I made a YouTube video that said audio check using headset plugged into Sound Blaster card. Okay, that was yesterday. I disconnected the Sound Blaster card. I'm not using the headset is here. But I'm not actually using it at this time. I'm not going to be using the microphone. So I disconnected the Sound Blaster card. I'm not using the headset, and I'm using the Blue Yeti microphone. That's the Blue Yeti microphone. And let's see, there's software for some reason, not sure why. It's the it runs with the not Google. Same people that Logitech. It runs with comes with the Logitech if you have the Sound Blaster plugged in. And there's a lot of configuration you can do with this microphone. I've had it quite a while, and I've gone through quite a few microphones and cameras and everything else. But right now I'm using the Blue Yeti microphone. Let me drag this over. You can see what software I'm using. And no, you can't. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, you can see the software that I'm using. I'm not using OBS, as you can see. And you can see down there that the microphone, the Blue Yeti's, in use. I mentioned this before, and I think I might have mentioned it in yesterday's video. I'm not sure. The Elgato microphone, which I like, it loads a whole bunch of different. Whoops! I'm holding my finger up. That doesn't do any good. Let me drag this back over here, but then there's nothing on the desktop. It loads a whole bunch of things. It'll be like, well, I can't. There'll be a whole bunch of. So you have to pick out the, I guess would that be called the driver, or you have to pick out the one, and they have it. There must be like 10 of them. I mean, 10 of different combinations, and that you could use any one of those. And the Blue Yeti just shows up, as a, Blue Yeti microphone. And the camera, of course, that I'm using USB camera. It shows up as because it has a microphone, and and I did use it for a while. You may have used it here. You may have seen it in the last few days or weeks or months or something. It just has one. Makes it so much simpler if this Blue Yeti works, and I think it's going to work this time. And this is since I just did this, and of course I ran a few tests, but I think this Blue Yeti may be the one to go with for right now. The banner at the top, and I need to go in and I need to edit it, and I'm not even sure that I want it scrolling. But what that is, if you use the link, the Amazon link, and you go there, if you use that one and you go there, you're going to see my page on Amazon, but I'm not keeping that really up to date. That link, though, takes you there to Amazon. And then once you're there, when you go there, you don't have to do anything that I have listed or whatever. But once you're at Amazon, as long as you don't, exit out and then, come back some other way. Once you go there, then if you decide to go over and buy a office chair or a Roku TV or whatever, anything that you buy, I will get a small commission on it. And right now, I think I am getting, I think it's a $5 commission for people buying stuff. And in the past, there was 2 or 3 months, and I think it was like a year ago into what you call the Christmas season, because I think Amazon and other businesses, they do, I think 70% of their business in before Christmas time. So it would really, and there for a while, like I think 2 or 3 months, I got like $70. And that's not much money a month. And then it went back to, $2 a month or, $10 a month or something for commissions from Amazon. But I've got, as you can see, 3,500 subscribers. If just a few of you would, remember to use that link, my link, bookmark it or put it on your desktop, as a link that you could click on. If you would just use it, to make a difference for me. For a lot of people, on YouTube it wouldn't. Not the raccoon guy. He just recently got married, by the way. He's in Canada. I've watched it. I'm kind of tired of watching his videos now because it's the same. But he just got married, I think, a few days ago. And some other people, there's a lot of people. Well, let me show you. Wait a minute. Let me go here and then go to any one of my I'll stop it though. Here we go. Now, this is yesterday's video or whatever. And I've stopped it. Now, I don't pay social. I did for a while when they first started up. Social Blade or whatever. And this shows you what Google, well, it's an estimation or whatever. But I think I did the same thing, so I won't to it very long. Oops, my phone is child abduction, Amber Alert. A 12-year-old white female and a 7-month-old. I think that came in the other day. I don't think that's current. Here in the United States, I'm sure you have the same thing in other countries. There's Amber Alerts that you can have. The police department or whatever can send out Amber Alerts. And of course, you can decide with the app if you want them on your coming in on your cell phone or some other device. And if you want, it to, bing you, or if you don't want it at, maybe at night when you're sleeping or stuff like that. Anyway, why did I get on that subject? Anyway, back to, I've had, since I've been on YouTube, I've had over 2 million, my videos, over 2 million views of my videos. And you can see that they estimate, that Social Blade does, that my estimated earnings from YouTube is between $2 and $26. And that's correct, actually. It's someplace between that a month. Now, of course, there are people who do YouTube video and are on other sites. There are people also. I watch a lot of the. Where are they? Are they in what the hell state is that? Utah? I think it might be Utah. And they tow cars, and they repair cars, and they do a bunch of stuff with cars. And of course, because of what they're doing, is that they get an awful lot. They have an awful lot of chances for tie-in advertising. So, like there's one guy I saw. He did a little video talking about that was up there, and he has an ice chest in the back of his vehicle or whatever. And he says that, I forget what it was. I think it might have been $100 a month. I'm not sure of that. I might be wrong. But he doesn't even have to. He just has to show it. And you can get the name of it or whatever. And of course, it's nice if he opens it up and says, hey, I like this trick. But so there's those type of ways to make money. Quite a few years back, I watched a YouTube video, and I forget which one. A guy was talking about, how much you can make on YouTube and the ways to make, the options that you had, getting money for views, well, where advertising runs, and then the other ways that you can make it. And he said, you don't have to have, and I forget how many this guy was this guy, not the guy that was making the video, but he said, hey, this guy here has very few subscribers. And he had less than I had. Very few subscribers. But the guy barbecues in his backyard, and he talks about barbecuing. He talks about, the cooking, what kind of barbecue, grill to buy, sauces, all types of stuff. So he has very few viewers, but because it's on one subject, and the people who follow him are people who will click on, and buy those products. And so he was making, I forget how much money. It wasn't some of these numbers that you hear for, people talk about. Make the front page of CNN when they do something bad or something, So, anyway. One more subject before I leave, Alexa off. that's a timer because in 30 minutes the groceries should be here. Anyway, I'm going to. Were you watching? Let's see. I don't remember if this was up because I see myself now. I was talking about this social blade thing over here. If you, and I forget how much it is. If you pay Social Blade and you get and I think they have like 3, basic, which is free or something, free, which I'm using now, and then I think there's a couple other layers, and they give you a lot more information. Now you can see more information than just what I have here. This is just what I have beside my video and other videos that I watch, because so many times I wonder sometimes how much somebody's making or whatever. Okay, I don't know why that didn't show up. Okay, well, here's premium membership. I wonder how much it costs now. Okay, here they go with the prices. So there's bronze at $3.99 a month. 15 favorite slots for platforms, top 250 list, and silver is $10 a month. And it shows you there. Okay, you're not seeing. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, you're seeing it. Then they have gold, which is ideal for business, it says, and they have platinum, which is $100 a month. I've tried to cut back on a few things recently. Over the years, always I have. I'm talking since 1982. I've paid for programs and software and hardware. I don't know. Starting in 1982, I don't know how many modems that I bought over years and stuff. I mean, I've spent a lot of money. Recently, I've tried very hard to cut. I'm trying to cut back because I'm poor on signing up for a whole bunch of these other things, and there's a few that I still pay. One's a ham radio guy, local, that has a YouTube site, and I think I just pay him. I have automatically $10, I think it is, a year goes to him. I guess I should make it $12 a year, be $1 a month or something, and stuff like that. But I'm trying to cut back. Anyway, I need to check now on tracking and see. It's a little bit early, but need to check and see if our groceries are on the way. So thank you very much for watching.